Hey there, it's Emma from Body Love HQ. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I'm about to jump in the car and drive to the next town over to teach a workshop called Yin and Pins. So that is a combination of Yin yoga, which I will teach, and Pins is referring to acupuncture, which my friends Tiffany and Dean will administer, because I am definitely not an acupuncturist. But it's a beautiful, beautiful workshop because it's combining the gentle style of Yin yoga with, the healing modality of acupuncture. And it's a really great way of putting these two ancient modalities together to really create this sense of calm and relaxation, but general, slightly energized feelings, and just those overall feelings of well-being. So I can't wait to do the workshop this afternoon. But I wanted to talk specifically about Yin yoga and why it's totally and utterly body-loving thing. So Yin yoga is a practice that's more of an Eastern style. It comes from sort of more like China rather than India. And it's a style that uses very passive yoga postures to help with stretching and working on the connective tissue. So our joints and our tendons and our fascia and all that sort of thing, rather than our muscles. And as I said, it's a very passive type of exercise, which means that we use blocks and bolsters and straps and cushions and all sorts of things to help support the body. So the body's not holding a rigid posture or trying to push through a yoga pose. It's basically just allowing itself to get the stretch that it actually needs, rather than us giving it the stretch that we think it needs. So the reason why that's really, really body loving is there's quite a few ways that Yin yoga is beautiful to help you learn to love your body. And it's really interesting. It's not for everyone, or it takes a while to get used to, because we're so conditioned to think we need to push through and no pain, no gain when it comes to exercise, even to yoga. You got to push really hard and everything's going to feel really full on. But Yin yoga teaches us that it's okay to slow down, and it's okay for our bodies to get the stretch that it needs. And I've had a couple of people leave my classes because they don't enjoy Yin yoga, because it's very difficult to get used to. But I've had most of my students say to me, when are we having Yin yoga again? Because they love it so much once they get used to the idea. So here are some of the ways that it is very much a body-loving practice. The first thing is, if we look at my body love method, it helps to, it's kind of a very decluttering sort of process, because a lot of yoga, and I teach vinyasa yoga, which is more of a flowing style, as well as yin yoga. In vinyasa, we move from one pose to the next to the next. So we're actually going through a series of quite a few poses throughout the hour-long class. Whereas in a yin yoga class, we hold poses with support for about 5 minutes at a time, which means we have a lot less poses in a class compared to a normal yoga class. So we do get to declutter and have a really simple, beautiful practice that's very, very decluttered and very, very simple. A lot of yin yoga classes, last time I was teaching them based on the chakras. So we can use the chakras, we can get the energy flowing in our bodies better and help to sort of boost our physical and emotional health based on balancing the chakras, which is another part of the body love method. It's a very meditative process. Because we're spending 5 minutes in a pose, we have to learn to sort of deal with our thoughts and become a bit quieter in the mind. Maybe we're really busy, but we get more practice at being in a meditating kind of state, which is another part of the body love method. And of course, it's part of our toolkit. It's a very gentle practice that we can do at times when we feel like we need that quietness. So I love that about yin. And of course, it is movement. And it's a gentle style of movement, and it's very, very different to what we are normally told we should be doing. Like I said, it's not that push through, no pain, no gain kind of stuff. It's just gentle, and it just allows our body to get the stretch that it needs. And that's the other thing. The overarching principle of the body love method is to allow ourselves to feel good rather than trying to achieve things all the time. And so that's what yin yoga definitely allows us to do, is just to let the body have the stretch it needs. It's quite an incredible practice. So if you've never tried yin yoga, I actually have hey Amy, I actually have a program, an online program called, it's a chakra balancing program, and it comes with 3 segments. It comes with a lesson about the chakras, and then it also has a section that's it's a distance Reiki healing, so that you can use that to sort of balance your chakras. And then the 3rd section is a yin yoga style practice, which also balances the chakras. And with that program, you also get sent to your home little essential oils that are great for each of the chakras as well. So I'll put a link to that program in the notes, because when you actually get access to that, you have lifetime access. So you can use that yin yoga practice whenever you want, or you can do the Reiki healing whenever you feel like you need a bit of a boost. So that's a great introduction to yin yoga. And if you live locally to me here in Albany, I do teach yin sort of every second week. I do vinyasa, and then the following week I'll do yin. So you can get access to yin yoga if you come to my local classes as well. But so you can get me online, or you can do it in person as well. So yeah, explore the idea of yin yoga. It's so different to what we're used to, but it is one of the most beautiful body loving practices I've ever come across. And I really want you to be able to enjoy it as well. So I hope you're enjoying today, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.